Welcome to Fair Game. I'm Kristine Leahy. My guest today is a three-time Major League All-Star, a Gold Glove winner, and a member of the Red Sox 2004 and 2007 World Series teams. He's currently a special assistant with the Chicago Cubs and the owner of Loma Brewing Company, the man affectionately known as Kevin Youkilis. Good to have you back.
It's great to be here.
I'm kind of upset that they also didn't put in that copy right there that you are also the man responsible for me having my first beer.
Yes.
The last time you were on the show.
That should be trademarked.
What is it like, by the way, when I just said Yuke? Like 37,000 people saying that at one time. What's that like?
It's an adrenaline rush.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. It's good to know that people care about you in a good way. It is funny to hear the stories about everyone's first time. They go to a game and they say, oh my God, why are they booing him? And it's usually a female that says that. And they feel empathy and feel bad. And then they have to be told, you know, by the crazy, you know, Boston fan that, no, they're not booing him.
It's
a
you.
good thing. It's a positive thing, so.
I've had people ask me that same question. Why would you boo him?
I know.
But they do boo their own players sometimes.
Yes. Well, that's the good part, is when you have a name like me, you never know if they're booing you.
You never knew.
Kurt Schilling always told me that. He's like, you're the greatest name ever. You never know if they're booing you. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'll know if I'm going 0 for 30 that it's not Uke anymore.
That they're not cheering for you.
Yeah, so.
Do you miss that at all?
The Uke?
Yeah.
Well, I do get it when I go back to Boston on the street. I'm just walking on the street and I get somebody yelling at me. So it's, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's very nice thing to have it. I'm just not that type of guy. Like, I'm not the type of guy that loves it out in public.
Okay.
I loved it when I played because I love the adrenaline rush.
Do you miss playing?
Do I miss playing? That's a good question. I always say I miss walk-offs. I miss that excitement of like the walk-off.
Yeah.
Like going with your teammates, jumping on top of each other, just getting to the top of euphoria in the game. That's what I miss most. But the travel, being hurt all the time, I feel like your body is like, I always joke around. Everyone's like, when do you feel 100%? I'm like, the day you get to spring training. Everything after that, you're never 100% again.
And then you got to go again.
Yeah, so I don't miss that part, but I miss winning.
Yeah.
The wins are always what I miss most.
And the World Series.
Yeah, those were fun.
This is the 15th anniversary.
I know, I just heard that back.
Yeah, of the year you guys broke the curse. That was a big year in Boston.
You think I would be able to do the numbers of 2019 and 4, but somebody just said that to me today, and I was like, oh, wow, it is 15 years.
Math is not your strong suit?
It was. I was a finance major. It just didn't come to me.
That team, though, that you guys were kind of known for your camaraderie, right? A little bit.
Well, yeah. Well, I think that's so the camaraderie was great. Like, the guys got along. I always say this. I mean, we're known as idiots and stuff like that, but it was unique individuals all coming together.
Do you still talk to any of those guys?
I still talk with, from the 04 team, well, Kapler is now the manager of the San Francisco Giants, so I've been texting with Kapler a lot more because now he's in my backyard. David, I text David here and there to see how he's doing.
Yeah.
Trying to think of other guys. Bellhorn, I see text every once in a while on a blue moon. Man, 04 teams, there's a lot of guys on that team. That Wakefield, I'll see, Veritek. But, you know, it's one of those things where somebody once told me, if you have a handful of people you talk to after you're done playing, it's an amazing thing.
Why?
And because you would think that you would have so many people you talk to when you're done, but your lives just go in different directions. You have kids, you have friends that you live with, you have all kinds of unique things that happen after the game. And so I was like, there's no way, we're all gonna be buddies, you know, for the rest of our lives and stuff like that. And you realize your teammates are like employees. Like, once you move on, you don't keep in touch as much because you surround yourself at home with a bunch of friends and a bunch of people, and then you reach out to those, you know, friends when you get to see them.
I think you're breaking hearts all over, at least Boston right now. No, because I think fans probably look at that and they think that you guys are the best of friends, that you created history, and that you'll be friends forever, and you guys have barbecues together.
I wish.
I think that's what they think.
I mean, I did go to David's house a couple months back when he got out of the hospital, and he had a nice little barbecue going. I think it was one of the first times he had steak after the incident. So it was great just to sit there and we, you know, guys are different. I always tell my wife is girls are always like, you know, we need to get together. Guys, like, you know, they just get together and then nothing's ever changed.
Yeah, it's like
10 years, 15 years.
No time was lost.
No time's lost.
Where's David living?
So he was in Boston, and then he was at his house that he lived in Boston and Weston.
So you went there?
Yeah, because I lived down the street from him when we played in Weston, and went there, and Sean Thornton, the hockey player. So I was there for his golf outing.
Okay.
And so we went over to see him, how he's doing. And he was doing great, and it was just scary. The whole incident was so scary. And
yeah, where were you when you heard about that?
I was home. Oh, I was at a friend's house watching, a baseball game I think was on. And I heard about it, and I just literally I looked at my wife and I go, Julia, I was like, look. And she was like, oh my God. And then I was like just texting. And so I reached out to Shannon Allen because I knew she was in Miami and lived right next to the Ortizes.
Ray Allen's
wife.
Okay.
So I knew she lived close, and I didn't want to bug Tiffany during the time. So I texted her, and she just said, oh my God, yeah, I'm going over there. I'm going to go, get all. And so she was informing me about what was going on. So.
Has he talked to you about what happened?
No. No, like guys, we don't talk about all that stuff, and just more about his health, how he's doing, and I didn't ask him any questions about it, just how he's doing.
How is he doing?
He's doing good. I mean, looked great during the playoffs on Fox, right? And he's doing great. He's Big Papi. I mean, same guy. I mean, pulling pranks on Frank, putting vodka in his drink. So.
You said that you were friends with Pedro Martinez when you were a rookie, also, and there's a story about he helped you when you were struggling.
Yeah, so there's a game, Pedro did his own thing. I mean, we weren't like, we hung out and did all this stuff together.
No, I'm
but
making
he was
you
very
best
friendly.
friends.
Yeah, we were best friends. I was a rookie, so you don't get to be friends with, you get to be teammates back then. It's a little different.
All right.
Times have changed. Now you can be really good friends. But yeah, so we were in Colorado. This is one of my first couple weeks I got called up. And I think I left like 10 runners in scoring position on base. It was like the worst game of my life. I think I hit like 2 double plays. I mean, it was ugly. Like really ugly. Any great time that something good could happen in the game, I did the exact opposite. So it was defeating in so many ways. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the major leagues. I got no chance here. Like all the negative thoughts running through my head. And then all I know is I go into the locker room after we lost the game, and I'm like, oh God, here comes the media. I got to deal with Boston media, which is never kindly after you suck.
Tough.
So all of a sudden, you just feel the energy coming at me. I'm like, ugh. And all of a sudden, all these guys start coming around, and then you hear, hey, you need to talk. You want to talk to somebody? Come talk to me. You don't talk to the rookie. You come talk to me.
Aww.
And I'm like, oh my God. I look over, and Pedro's yelling. And all of a sudden, it was like Moses with the Red Sea. The media all just goes, and he gives me the look, and he goes, I got you, Papi.
Oh,
and I'm like,
love that.
Thank God. So the funny part of the story was I was like, oh my God, that was the greatest thing that anyone could ever do, because I had the worst game of my life. Next day I go to the field, feeling way more confident, like, wow, go. First step out, I hit a home run.
Amazing.
And then it was like, all right, cool.
You're good.
Now we're back. So,
oh, that's so nice.
And I owe it all to Pedro.
Check out our YouTube channel, FairGame on FS1 to catch all the best highlights of our show. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode.